we've been using since 1997. And it works really well, and what it allows the rover to do is go over rocks that are almost the size of the wheel. Okay, so for those of you who might have just walked up, what you're seeing here are multiple generations of roving vehicles on Mars. Oh wow, they lifted that. I didn't see them do that. Yeah, they lifted it all the way up. So what's in the center, I'll mention it because it's moving right now, is Athlete, which is the next generation of mobile platform. And you can see from what it's doing right now what its capabilities are. Every wheel, every leg can move independently. It actually has the ability to take off. One arm, one leg, can take the wheel off another leg and replace it with a gripper. So it can turn it from a wheel into a robotic arm. So this is for a whole new generation of ability of what we can send to Mars. Now at the moment, that is larger than we know how to send to Mars. This is the largest thing we've sent to Mars so far. And that's the Curiosity rover. This is actually the bottom half of the rover. This is called Scarecrow, and it's the test model that we use to test the driving capability. A full-scale model of the rover, you can see if you go through those doors, it's number 2 on the map. So Curiosity launched to Mars on November 26th. So the day after Thanksgiving, we launched to Mars, and we will be landing in 56 days. So on August 5th at 10 p.m. is when we will be landing. It's taken us 8.5 months to get from here to Mars. And the signal time can be 8 to 20 minutes. So if we send a signal to Mars, it won't get to the rover for that's called the one-way lifetime. And so that means that the rover has to be able to take care of itself, because by the time we hear of something, it might already have happened. We'll be landing in Gale Crater, which is about a 100-mile wide crater on the same side of Mars that Spirit was at, or still is. And in the center of that crater is a very large mountain. It's 3 miles high, and we're going to drive up it. And we're looking for evidence that there was once a habitat for Mars, for life on Mars. Because Spirit and Opportunity found out that there was liquid water on Mars in the past. So now we need to know, well, was the water there long enough to actually create an environment for life? And that's why we need something so much bigger, is we're basically sending like a chemistry lab. And you need to be able to send larger and larger payloads. That's also why our landing system is different. For something this large, we can't use airbags like we did before. Opportunity is still functioning on Mars, even though it was designed for 90 days. It's still working 8 years later. When Curiosity gets to Mars, it will be nuclear powered. Right now, on the way to Mars, it's solar powered. But it'll be nuclear, and that will give us a 2-year lifetime. And 2 years, it can actually last for, it will have enough power for approximately 14 years. Well, because it's nuclear, we're talking about the radioactive decay of plutonium. And in that case, yes, we would still have power available for us in as long as 14 years. But by that point, we'd be trading off like this instrument, and maybe you can't drive at the same time, because you wouldn't have as much. How about I pause for questions here?